What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
Like, I'm afraid of heights and zombies. What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
What about kangaroos on your drive?
Kangaroos. I'm not afraid of them, I just hate them.
Pregnant. Well, first of all, a big thank you
It's okay.
for filling in. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you go never again?
I was really nervous at the start, but I think because I already work with you guys and I know the show so well since I produce it, it kept me calm, and I obviously get along with Nige and Cam, so it's just like
Sometimes.
not all the time, but
Now going from behind the scenes to on the show, what do you think that you have learnt about us, or that we do?
And Nige doesn't really work that hard. He gets away with it, like a lot of things, because he's faces on the bus. I'm joking.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm joking, because I'm usually your producer.
Yes.
I usually am the one barking orders. But now, being on the other end, I have much more appreciation of what you guys do and how quickly you guys are talking and turning stuff around, where I'm just like, guys,
Yeah.
can you interview this person? And when you seem stressed out, you always still do it. But understanding what really goes on air.
Yeah,
It's similar.
deeply.
It's so similar, but so different at the same time. Yeah.
Sometimes when you're producing and you're having those off days, you can make an extra cup of coffee, or whereas did you find like being on the air, you just sort of like, God, again?
Yeah.
Is this song really about to end? God, here we go.
I really struggled, especially when I was in my first trimester of pregnancy and then no one knew. But being on air, you have to show up every day. And you have to be funny, informative, and you have to make sure you're across the news. And some days you just can't be bothered. And especially when I was really sick in my first trimester, and I was off coffee, and the boys didn't know, and I was really hormonal.
We knew you were... Yeah, I know, it doesn't matter. We didn't know you were pregnant, we just knew you were grumpy. So now that you've done the on-air side of things, when you go back to being producer, how can we make your job easier? What things can we do that we're not currently doing to make your life easier?
Let me see.
I'm not sure.
Nothing.
I was going for sincerity. I tried, I gave it my best.
Sorry, that was so weird.
So now that you've done both jobs, Tamara, behind the mic
I've just got Rod's job to do.
and in front of the mic, we can give that a run maybe next year. But producer or announcer, if you had to choose one of those two roles from here on in, which would you go for? Which do you prefer?
I know it sounds like a bit of a cop-out answer, but actually both. There's so many things I like of either. Yeah. I know, but I've actually thoroughly enjoyed presenting, but I do love my role as producer so much. Okay. I don't know, there's just like anything, there's yin and yang to everything.
Yeah. Your biggest highlight this year?
My biggest highlight this year would be at work. Working with you guys is always fun. Like, I don't really have too many down moments. But my biggest highlight is definitely the challenge of stepping into your role as on air. That's the biggest highlight, because it's daunting and it's challenging. Yeah. And, I don't know, just changing it up. That's the biggest highlight. And I mean, I work with Nige. I mean, it's not that hard. He's just a big friend.
A big friend. A big hairy friend.
The one thing that I did miss, if I'm going to be honest, whilst you've been on mat leave, Kristen, is actually you, because I've missed a friend, and like Nige and Cam are friends, but I miss the female in the office. Yeah. So I've got Nige, I've got Cam. Our boss is Rod, and our general manager Craig is a male. And I just needed that other female to talk to sometimes. Like, when I walked in the morning months ago, you would have sniffed that I was pregnant.
Oh, 100%.
She would have smelt me and said, "You're pregnant." So whilst it's been so much fun to hang out with the boys, and they're super fun, I miss my friend.
Yeah. I'm done.
And that's me done.